Welcome back. Today we're diving into movie locations that have changed so dramatically you'd never guess a camera once rolled there. Tell us, what is your favorite movie? Please go and check out the original website in the description. The Goonies, 1985. Hicola Point has changed dramatically from erosion and restoration work. Fratelli's hideout area is fenced and reshaped, losing its rugged 80s look. Forrest Gump. Love's Seafood is still open, but the old bridge used in the film is long removed. The whole riverside area feels newer and far less rustic. Vegas Vacation. The Johnson Trailer area near Jean, Nevada, is now a barren, cleared desert patch. No sign of the quirky trailer setup from the movie. Halloween, 1978. South Pasadena High looks upgraded and modern now. The halls Laurie walked remain recognizable, but the exterior has changed significantly. The Exorcist. The McNeil house looks pristine and suburban now, far from the eerie, altered facade and ominous atmosphere created for the film. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. The old chainsaw shop is now the Mean-Eyed Cat Bar, with patios and additions replacing the original gritty look from Lefty's arrival scene. Arrested Development, 2003. The Marina del Rey boardwalk has been modernized, losing the quirky, run-down charm of the spot where G.O.B. bragged about his double-dipped bananas. Friday Night Lights, 2006 to 2011. The abandoned Delvalle fields are now overgrown ruins. Bleachers rotted away. Trees pushed through the stands. Nothing like the clean East Dillon Stadium. Twin Peaks. Kiana Lodge still stands, but the shoreline where Laura's body was found is heavily updated and landscaped, softening the eerie atmosphere from the pilot. First Blood. The old base camp bridge in Golden Ears Park is now a polished, well-kept trail area. Nothing like the rugged filming site from the movie. Vampires. The Plaza Hotel looks far brighter and restored now, losing the dark, weathered vibe it had in the movie's tense scenes. Seven. The South Broadway alley is modernized and bright today, losing the grim, rain-soaked decay that made the chase scene unforgettable. Village of the Damned. John Carpenter's cameo corner in Inverness looks normal and refreshed today, missing the ominous small-town atmosphere of the movie. Thelma and Louise. The Silver Bullet Bar still stands, but now is cowboy country. The once gritty biker spot looks far cleaner and more polished than in the film. National Lampoon's Vacation. The old Sinclair station is unrecognizable today, with modern structures replacing the dusty roadside stop the Griswolds pulled into. Don't Worry, Darling, 2022. Indian Canyon is cleaner and more regulated today, missing the eerie, abandoned desert atmosphere seen during the dramatic car and plane moment. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. The Porter Ranch Alley is fully modernized and far less remote, losing the quiet suburban mystery of Michael's chase scene. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. The hitchhiker drop-off spot is now industrial land with a widened four-lane road, nothing like the empty rural stretch from 1974. American History X, 1998. The Venice house where Derek delivers the "hate his baggage" scene is remodeled and modernized, losing the raw, lived-in feel of the film. Junior Bonner. Prescott's Palace Saloon, opened in 1877, still operates on Whiskey Row. Restored and modernized, it looks far sleeker today than the dusty Old West bar in the film. House of a Thousand Corpses. Captain Spaulding's Museum was a set built in Palmdale. Nothing remains today, just empty desert where the garish roadside attraction once stood. Glass. The Philadelphia block where David bumps into Hedwig is now partly demolished. Buildings from the scene are gone, erasing the tense, gritty backdrop. First Blood. The 3rd Avenue Chase route in Hope, British Columbia looks far cleaner now, missing the rough, empty downtown feel seen as Rambo sped south. Jeepers Creepers. Opper's Diner sits on a widened 4-lane highway today. The lonely 2-lane stretch from the movie is completely gone. Halloween 5. The Myers house in Salt Lake City looks nothing like its haunting movie version. The real home is bright, updated, and ordinary. Unbreakable. Limited edition comics is long gone. The Philadelphia storefront is now a restaurant, losing the minimalist shop vibe from Elijah's key scenes. From Dusk Till Dawn. The Titty Twister set in Yermo, California was built on the dry lake bed and torn down after filming. Today, the desert site is empty, with no trace of the bar. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1990. Roosevelt Island's Old City Hospital was demolished in 1994. The Foot Clan hideout spot is now South Point Park, with no resemblance to the eerie, ruined exterior. Mulholland Drive. The once mysterious filming spots along Mulholland Drive are now polished and busier, losing the surreal, dreamlike emptiness from the movie. Night of the Creeps. The Van Nuys alley behind Sylvan Street is modern and unremarkable today, lacking the grim, shadowy look from the Axe zombie scene. My Darling Clementine, 1946. The lonely Kayenta stretch beneath Agathla Peak is now a busy tourist route, far from the empty frontier where Wyatt and Clementine parted ways. Can't Buy Me Love. Scoops on Speedway Boulevard was demolished in the mid-90s. The ice cream stand's empty lot now bears no resemblance to the colorful teen movie hangout. Witchboard. The Big Bear Dock is long gone, replaced by open shoreline. The eerie lakeside setting from the film no longer exists. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Coronado High School was almost entirely rebuilt in 2005. The campus looks modern today, losing most of the retro architecture seen in Bill and Ted's scenes. Bullitt. The Marin Street spot where Bullitt tracks Weisberg has changed drastically. Warehouses were renovated, and the gritty industrial look from 1968 is long gone. Village of the Damned. David's wandering spot in Point Reyes is now a calm, tidy street. Nothing like the eerie, deserted stretch seen in the film. U-Turn. The Brawl Corner in Superior is updated and busier today, lacking the dusty, broken-down desert feel seen in the movie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Texas Battleland is completely gone. Once an eerie, abandoned amusement park, now private property with houses and only faint foundations left. Body Bags, 1993. The Pear Blossom Highway gas station still stands, but looks modern and cleaned up, losing the rundown horror vibe seen in Carpenter's segment. Halloween. Nichols Hardware is now an Indian restaurant with the entire block refreshed, far from the plain storefront seen across from the Myers house. Superman 2, 1980. Niagara Falls is far more commercialized today, packed with walkways and attractions. Nothing like the simpler Overlook, where Superman saved Lois. Friday the 13th, Part 6. Camp Daniel Morgan looks clean, maintained, and family-friendly now. Nothing like the eerie, overgrown Camp Forest Green from the film. Twin Peaks, Fire Walk With Me, 1992. The Snoqualmie, North Bend spots are heavily modernized, with renovated buildings and cleared forest, softening the eerie atmosphere of the film. Home Alone 2, 1992. Chicago's Rookery building interior is bright, restored, and polished today, lacking the darker old-world charm of Duncan's toy chest scenes. Starman. The Bodarks bus stop in Tennessee was torn down decades ago. The once iconic roadside stand is now just an open stretch of road with no trace of the scene. Parker Lewis Can't Lose. El Camino Real High School has been modernized, with updated exteriors that no longer resemble the bright, quirky campus from the early 90s show.